Hi, Harrison Russell reporting for Costa Mesa Brief. We're out here in Anaheim, California for the 2023 California Republican Convention. And as you can see out on the streets here, there's all sorts of patriotic activity with people with their flags and support for Donald Trump. And we've even heard there's some people out here that have some strong words for President Trump today. So we're going to go check it out. Let's go. So what brings you out here today?
Trump. That's why I'm here, supporting our president.
How long have you been a supporter of President Trump?
I'd say since about 3 or 4 years. When I woke up and started listening to him, and people would try to make it seem like he was this cruel bastard, this cruel person, but then I started listening to the things that he was saying, which resonated with me.
Sure.
And I tell people, I used to believe, I'll be 70 years old in December. I used to be like Black Lives Matter and Antifa in the Marine Corps. USA, USA. Now God opened up my heart and showed me I should love and be proud of my country that I live in. And I grew up here, I don't know anything else. So I'm supporting that, that's why I'm supporting that.
And you're a former Marine?
I am still in the Marines, I went back in. When they came out with all this BS, I went back in.
Thank you so much for your service.
Anytime.
Yeah.
That's right.
What do you think about the current person serving in the White House?
Let's go Brandon, get the hell out, man. You're not doing nothing, sir, okay? I do not believe in nothing that you say, nothing that you do, because by evidence of what we see here, high gas prices, inflation, no wall to protect the country. Why would I believe in something like that? No, when Trump was in, we didn't have all that.
What brought you up from San Diego, Bill?
Wanting our country to come back to a place where it should be and get rid of the insanity that we're dealing with in the last 4 years.
So it looks like from your flag and stuff, you're out here to support President Trump for the convention.
I'm out here to support what America should be, not what America has become.
Right.
Yeah.
So our current occupier in the White House, how's that impacted your life?
Well, I think it's impacted everybody. I think what is actually true is largely unknown. And so we're just going by whatever is being spoken on the media, which I've come to realize is largely not accurate.
What do you guys think compared to when President Trump was in office compared to President Biden being in office now?
Oh my goodness, where do we even start? First of all, crime rate.
Right.
Irvine, that used to be the safest place even in the nation. Nowadays, the crime rate went up. We have seen robbery in the parking lot of the grocery stores, and we have heard a lot of shooting and also robbery at the stores, even in the shopping centers, break into people's houses. That was unheard of 20 years ago or 10 years ago, but now it's fairly common. Inflation. We all feel the pain from the increased prices of everything, not only gas, but beef, vegetables. The third one, our country, safety our country. So many illegal immigrants came into this country. They broke our border, and the government is not doing anything to stop them.
Came all the way from San Francisco.
Absolutely, I come every year, so I'm a delegate to the GOP. I'm 22 years old. I help run our college Republican chapter at San Francisco State, one of the absolute most liberal places in the United States of America, one of the worst colleges in terms of the leftist extremist ideology. And I do want to just say, and that's why I came over here, is to say that the MAGA movement is so strong at our chapter at SF State. Even in one of the most worst liberal places, San Francisco State of all places, the MAGA movement is strong.
And so how are you guys surviving there in that kind of an environment?
It is a fight. You are ostracized. You aren't allowed to go to parties. You can't join fraternities, things like that. I was part of a fraternity. I got halfway through the pledge process. They found out who I was. They said we can't have people aware of that. It's not personal, but our reputation we destroyed just by people knowing that you're in our fraternity. And I didn't take it personally. I completely understand where they're coming from. Our main focus is we try to be a safe haven for conservative students and really anyone who wants to escape from the leftist indoctrination. Just a place where you can come, have fun, hang out, not have to worry about being canceled or, being arrested, God forbid, with everything that's going on. I think that it's ironic. We take a look at how much the media attacked President Trump and his family, attacked his son, attacked Jared and Ivanka and everyone and the First Lady. And now, and that is without evidence, I would like to say. In my opinion, that is without evidence, that is without due process. And here we have, with the Biden crime family, we have due process going on. We have mountains upon mountains of evidence. We have proof. We have the laptop, the Hunter Biden laptop, unspeakable crimes. And they can't have that, and it's just such a double standard. It is insane. I don't know how, as a country, we could get this far. It is just crazy to think about, in just 20, maybe 30 years ago, it was a completely different landscape.
Now, compared to, like, say, a President Trump economy that we had for 4 years, how's our current economy and what Joe Biden is doing with America? What's your feelings on that or your comments?
Well, clearly they're trying to deprive us of resources and purposely destroy our economy. Virtually every decision that's made is to the detriment of our country because they know that once America falls, the rest of the world will fall with it. So the economy is obviously horrible. They blew up the pipelines. They canceled the other pipeline. Gas prices are soaring. Inflation's all purposeful. Everything's on purpose to destroy us.
And what about some of the activities of the Biden, family, Hunter and his father and some of the allegations coming out recently?
Well, how convenient is it that, Trump was impeached for investigating the Ukraine situation, and sure enough, we're in war with Ukraine, giving them billions. It's clear as day.
And what do you think of the current president in office right now and the job he's doing?
It's sad, and it's really hurt the world economy, everything, the border, and people are suffering right now.
What are you doing out here today?
I'm out here supporting the only man that really can save the United States, a guy who's carrying the weight of millions of people's dreams on his shoulders. I think personally the greatest president in this country since George Washington, Donald Trump. I'm out here to support him. I love my president.
And what do you think about the current president in the White House?
I think Joe Biden's awful. I think he's just basically a puppet to basically a totally rootless clique of cosmopolitan politicians who are basically sucking the life dry not only of this country but of the world. And that's what I think.
Right. And when we're sending billions to different countries like Ukraine, and we're sending barely $700 to the citizens of Maui, how does that make you feel as a patriot?
Yeah, it makes me disgusted. I mean, I've always believed in America first, and in my lifetime, I've seen America spend billions of dollars, or trillions actually, and put troops in foreign countries, and it's done nothing to benefit us. Actually, I think it's had the adverse effect. It's made us look horrible in the eyes of the world, and also we've had to deal with the refugees that come from these countries who are often unvetted, dangerous, and don't harbor any goodwill towards the people who live here or the values that we hold so dear.
How are things going for you guys in America under our current administration?
Well, not so good. We know that the way that it used to be when he was president, that things went great, and now it feels like it's in the crapper.
Yeah, we're just barely making it. Whereas a few years ago, we had fun money and put away money and all that kind of thing. And just the whole spirit. I mean, you can look around, not here, but, if you're walking in the mall and people look depressed. They're just down.
Yeah.
And
do you think Joe Biden's guilty?
Without question. Yeah. 100%.
he's just, I'm disgusted by him.
And how about, do you think we have a two-tier justice system right now in America?
100%.
Without question. Yeah, definitely.
What do you think about the current occupier in the White House?
He's destroying our country on so many fronts. Open borders, inflation rampant. You've seen the price of gas around here, $6 plus. He's destroying our country. I'm an immigrant. I came to this country legally. I went through the process. I became an American citizen. I see open borders and I just get furious. Millions of people coming across our border, invading our country, all for political ends and means. Ultimately, through our government, they're destroying our country. Nobody's ever seen anything like this. The good thing is it's causing a lot of people to wake up and say, hey, wait, this is not what America is based on. This is Marxism. This is communism. This is not constitutional America. And people are, you can see all the people here, they're saying, we don't want the way America is going.
We're at war basically with an empire of lies. There's an international organization that's been lying to us, the American people, and getting away with it, from killing John F. Kennedy, killing Robert F. Kennedy. They told us for 70 years, you don't have any more oil, you have to buy it from us. We're going to tell you the price every quarter and you better pay it because you don't have any more. We lived under this mental slavery of these globalists. Trump showed up and said, holy shit, it was all a lie. We have more oil than Saudi Arabia and Russia combined. America looks like the Soviet Union in the 1920s. Sure. They're lying to us. We know they're lying to us. They know that we know that they're lying to us, and they keep lying to us anyway. That's the state of America.
A lie to cover a lie.
Yeah, it's a crazy time, and it's really, we need to go through this, though, to wake up the American mind that, holy shit, we've been taken in the shorts for 100 years.
And what do you think about the current occupier in the White House?
Oh, my God. First of all, it's all fraudulent, in my opinion. Okay. Rigged. No way this man got 80 billion votes.
Carrie Lake said 81 million votes my ass, right?
Exactly my ass, that's right.
If President Trump was standing here right in front of you, into the camera, what would you tell President Trump?
I would tell him that we need him back to save our country because it has gone completely in the wrong direction in these last 3 years. Nothing has gone right. Nothing. There's been nothing good. Absolutely nothing. And he's the one who can do it.
President Trump, I thank you so much. You are the bravest man. You are our only hope. We feel like God is on your side, and I know God's got you on this path, and without you, we're afraid that America is just going to tumble. So we are all rooting for you. We love you, and thank you so much for your bravery and for your patriotism, and God bless you.
We love you, Trump, and we support you, President Trump, and we will be with you. And we hope God will bless you abundantly for what you do for this country and for us.
President Trump, thank you. Thank you so much for the sacrifice, the absolute sacrifice that you have put yourself through and that you have put your family through for our country. Thank you.
Do you have a message for President Trump if he was here?
Oh, if Trump was here, I'd ask him if I could give him a hug and a kiss. That would be my message.
And if President Trump was standing here, would you have a message for him?
Yes. My message would be God bless you and thank you for risking everything in your life, putting yourself up to constant ridicule, and giving, he can have anything he wants. He has anything he wants. He can afford anything he wants. The only thing he wants and doesn't have is a America that he's proud of. And so he's giving up all of the other things to try to make America better for all of us.
Absolutely. God bless you. And if President Trump was standing right here with you, what would you tell him?
I'll tell him he's my hero. I'd give my life for him.
We would say we love you.
And I would say I love you more than all these people put together.
No, we would just tell him, that we're grateful for him and that he's done a great job, and we hope that he continues to do it into the future.
I'd ask him if I could give him a hug and a kiss and thank him tremendously for what he's putting himself through to move us in the right direction.
That seems to be a common theme today, a lot of appreciation for the former president.
Can't believe it.
Thank you for your determination, your steadfastness. Thank you for standing up for Americans. Thank you for everything you do. We're behind you 100% all the way.
Thank you, Trump. We're with you all the way, and we're fighting next to you.
Dear God, Trump, we need you now. Now.
We support you because you have the courage to stand up to the machine. And that's going to help us because the machine ultimately wants to shut down Christianity.
I asked him, Trump, could I hug you? Ask the Secret Service, could I give you a hug, man? Let him know, hey, I stand behind him. If I'm the only black person out here today, or even in California, I'm going to stand behind him. I think my people need to wake up. Wake up. Stop getting paid for these Democrats, these demon rats. Don't work for the demon rats.
And if President Trump was standing here next to you today, what would you tell him?
I'd say you are the most courageous man that I have known in this lifetime, because you've come against so many forces against you, and yet you still stand tall. You're what this country is built on, and I think that's courage. He's not a perfect man, but I think he's a man who's willing to stand up and represent what our forefathers wanted this country to be, which came out of the actual Word of God.